Happy Friday, crafty friends. Okay, this is my No Paper Left Behind for September. And I'm leaving it behind. I use Pretty Things. Here's the cover by My Mind's Eye. And I made, I think it was 36 cards, which I've already shown, so I'm not going to show them again because that takes so long. But if you're interested in seeing the cards, you can go back to my updates. But I am going to show these. So let me move this. And this is the first one. And it's a little on the chubby side, but I wanted to include pretty ephemera, wood shapes, die cuts. If you wanted to make a card, you could even just use solid colored paper, cardstock, and you'd have everything in here that you needed pretty much to make a beautiful card. So, this is what the front of this one looks like. I made a rosette, made this flower, and then I distressed it with gilding polish. I made these flowers and used some brads. Those are Prima brads that I had. Put them in the center, and then this phrase says scatter love, and I think Ty gave me that, I think. And here's a little bow that I tied. Okay, and then when you open it up, I was gonna put something on this page, but this page is so beautiful to me. I mean, it's just so beautiful. I just couldn't. So it's blank. So, okay, so on this page, in this particular book, I made belly bands out of these cut and embossed dies that I have from Tim Holtz. And I have 4 different ones, and so like, that one is that thick, and that one's about that thick. So I've got 2 of them together, so it made a wide enough place. And so here's a tag. And there's a wooden bird that I embossed and glittered. There's a little paper flower that I made. Here's some pieces that I embossed. There's some ephemera. I used ephemera from... Excuse me, I'm trying to talk. Ephemera from a lot of Jen Hatfield. I just looked for things that looked like they went with, the fall theme pretty much. And that look pretty on each page. So here's a wooden leaf that I made. There's something that says home. This is the Scrabble tiles that came in the paper collection. I cut them out. This word says cool. And then there's little phrases here. And there's a little deer head there. And then this one, I embossed a little watering can and glued a little bow on it, and I just absolutely love that. And then it has a star and a die cut shape here. Okay, trying to make sure y'all can, that's flat enough to see. This one has got a tag that I stamped and colored, and then it says love here. And these 2 die cuts, and these are only glued on this very edge. So if you got, if there's something on here that you wanted to pop off, I'm pretty sure that you could. There's a teapot and teacups. This one, this is my favorite phrase. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? And then there's a tag. Here's a little orange flower with a belly I put in the middle, and there's a mailbox with flowers and another die cut. This one's got the little mason jar and a little tag, 2 little tags. This one's got the deer head, some little phrases. This one says autumn, and this one's got a tag, and it has a birdhouse and the little borders. Tag, pretty little flower, embellishment. This is Grow Where You're Planted. Another tag, another die cut, some flowers, a rooster that says hello, more of those, a wooden cow, a die cut and a tag, a wooden acorn, a leaf, and some flowers, a tag, a die cut, and I put that little stained glass acorn on there, and then this says love you. And this has got 2 or 3 die cuts. Remember this. And some wooden leaves. There's the other one. This one, cabin rules. Read books, play games, make memories, take walks, watch sunsets, seek wildlife. There's another little flower. This one says leaves. It's got little flowers. 2 tags. See the beauty in everyday things. This has got one of those medallions that I cut out. Excuse me. And then I put the little stained glass stickers on there. It's a beautiful morning. Die cut. Flowers. Okay. This one says home sweet home. The edging. The bicycle. And then on this page, I put a piece of acetate here because, again, I didn't want to cover the paper. And I used glue dots and made these flowers. And I just kept them plain. So if you want Winkostella on them or, you know, glitter or whatever, I thought I would leave that to whatever, you know, whatever your project lended to. But anyway, they should just pop off of that acetate. So, there's that one. Simple on the back. That's what it looks like on the end. Okay, so there's that one. And this one, you know, I asked in the beginning, Scrabble tiles on the front or not? And about half of you said yes, and about half of you said no. So that's why there's one of each. And I really do like how this turned out, even though that's not the way I was leaning. But this is what made all the difference to me. When I in my embellishments, I found this thankful and this thermos, like an old-fashioned thermos. And I glued this little bow on it so it would brighten up this area a little bit. And these are some flowers that I made and brads that I put in the middle. Okay, and so on this one, I did put something on this side because I still feel like there's plenty of this paper that you can see. And these say thankful, and there's a medallion that's made out of foil, and it's just on there with a pop dot, so I think you can probably get it off. Here's a medallion. Now this one is glued down. And there's the borders, and there's a pot that said love grows here. These letters say cider. Yep, that's what they say. There's a little mason jar. Good times. Warm and cozy. The little bird. You are my greatest adventure. That's what I tell my grandbabies all the time. And an arrow. More of those. And these are all cut out of the paper that goes with this, so they all have a lean toward that fall vintage kind of look. Some flowers, a deer head. You can never have too much happy. A tag, a pine cone. This is my favorite. This was so hard for me to put on here. I don't know why. I just love that so much. I think it's beautiful. The paper's beautiful. I love that it's embossed. I just love it. Hope whoever gets it will too. Okay, here's another watering can. This one is embossed with, I think it's called vintage patina. That makes it look, you know, it's not just the teal color. It's got gold and copper and silver in there too. It's very pretty. And then, You Are My Home, a little lantern, an acorn, a flower, hello, family, home, a medallion, a little tag, flower, another flower, thankful. These can be popped off. Most of these, I believe you could get off. Mason jar, flowers. Don't forget what matters. Do what matters, forget the rest. Huh. Okay, a leaf and some flowers and leaves. A little fox. These say home. This one says welcome. Little flowers and borders. Little wood leaves, the boot, rain boot, home, flower. It's got the mug and the borders, the deer, some more flowers. This one says stay. It's got the pretty cake. This one has the pretty coffee pot and some flowers that match it. Clock, leaf, borders, let's stay home, more pretty flowers. A frame of flowers, a little nest, some leaves. And this has the rest of the letters in there. Now, there's still plenty of words that can be spelled with these letters. I just wanted to leave that to whoever gets it. So, that is my No Paper Left Behind. I made these two pretty books. And like I said, I think it's 35 or 36 cards for my church. And that's another month. Now, next month is going to be nothing but Halloween. And I have this awesome, I'm going to use more than one pack of paper, but it's not like a 48 pad sheet. It's the, the kits that have the pieces in them. And I should have had that ready, I suppose, but I don't. So you'll just have to stay surprised. So hang in there. And I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be 1,000,000 degrees here again. The leaves are falling off the trees because they're just dying. It's so dry. We haven't had rain in, I think they said 28 days. Pitiful. Pitiful. So, praying for a little rain. We've had several crafters in our community that have lost loved ones. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And health concerns also. So, be kind to each other. Love each other. Do something nice for somebody. And I'll talk to you next time. Blessings.